everyone. Michael Fanning. This is warm-up 448. And today, I want to talk about the book Inner Size by John Assaraf. And I've been reading it. I'm not quite done with it yet, but there's some really great stuff in there. So have you ever wondered why we don't always achieve our goals, or why we set out to do something and we have the best intentions, but we don't actually make it happen? And he kind of talks about why that is. And so if you think about it, if you think about your brain, there's some key critical things. I want to talk about these three things: awareness, intention, and action. So many times when you decide you want to do something, you have intention and then you take the action, but then you don't achieve your goal. And the problem is because you didn't deal with the first one, called awareness. And there's actually 6 kind of what he calls obstacles. He calls it guerrilla warfare. And he calls it guerrilla warfare because our non-conscious is kind of the guerrilla, right? It's this part of your brain that's been running even before you were born, and its job is just to record everything. And it takes up and makes up 96 to 98% of our behavior. And there's 6 basically things in here, if you will, or reasons why we don't achieve our goals. And it's the awareness is the most critical piece. So going back to awareness, intention, action, many times what a lot of us do is we don't attack the awareness side of it. And so I'm just going to give you these, and over the course of the week I'll talk about each one. So here are the things that keep us stuck, the 6 things that potentially keep us stuck. Number 1 is fear. Number 2 is excess stress. Number 3 is limiting beliefs. Number 4 is negative mindset. Number 5 is emotional control. And number 6 is disempowering habits. And what's amazing is all of these are controlled by the non-conscious brain, and we're not even aware of them. So to achieve a goal, you have to start with awareness. So I'll give you an example. Let's take fear right off the bat. So do you know that we have this part of our brain called the amygdala, and it was built to keep us, it's there to keep us alive. And there's a scanner in your brain that goes off every 5 seconds that says, I'm safe, I'm in danger, I'm safe, I'm in danger. And it's analyzing every situation. It's going back into your past and projecting into the future to say, are we going to be okay? I'll give you an example. Now, let's say you're boarding a plane. A lot of times boarding a plane, at some point in time, people's mind comes across, oh, what if we crash, right? And that's the amygdala saying, oh, Jesus, this is a difficult place. Now, if you are a highly stressed person or have high anxiety where that fear takes you to a different level, that can be almost debilitating, right? And I know people that are like that. But here's the thing. That fear can be real, but it can also be imagined, right? And your brain doesn't know the difference. And so it can stop you, and it can stop you in your tracks. So for example, let's go back to that airplane crash. So here's the numbers. Do you know that your chance of being in an airplane crash are 1 in 11 million? You have a better chance of connecting with a supermodel. That's 1 in 88,000. But the point is that so many times, one of the reasons why we don't move forward in our goals is simply because the guerrilla, the non-conscious brain, is powering our thoughts, right, by fear. So if you go awareness, intention, action, we've set the intention, we've set the action, but then the action doesn't happen. Why? Because we don't have the awareness of the fear that's holding us back. And there's a great tool in there where you can go and you can take a test, and it will tell you out of these 6 which one maybe is stifling you or keeping you stuck. And you can just go to myneurogym.com/inner size, and I'll put a link to that in the warm-up today. But I want you to think about that, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about the next one, which is called excessive stress. And by the way, no, it's excessive stress, because we have some form of stress that keeps us going, but excessive stress is not good. And we'll talk about that. All right, everybody. Hey, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.